You don't like Slenderman? Oh, I think you told me that before.
Well,
Slenderman's this weird octopus guy.
I actually like drawing him. He's a cool guy to draw.
Mm-hmm.
But there was this story of this real story of these three girls who were at a sleepover or whatever. I forget where. It was in the U.S. But two of the girls had like this weird cult-like attitude towards Slenderman. Like they believed he was real and wanted to please him.
This is real life.
Yes. And so what they did is they said to the third girl, who was oblivious to all the Slenderman stuff, to play hide and seek in the woods. And they stabbed her repeatedly in the woods. A biker found her on a bike trail. She survived. She survived the wounds. But that was a real thing. So I remember hearing about that story and seeing the people involved and the fact that they just like, I mean, these are little girls. Little like middle school girls. They're like stabbing each other. Which I just thought for Slenderman, like that creeped me out at that point.
That's weird because the plot of the movie or part of it is that he gets in people's heads and they make them do stuff.
Yeah.
So the fact that it relates to that, it's pretty scary.
That was a real story. And so I remember hearing that and knowing that was real. And see, things get scarier for me when I know that they're real.
Yeah.
If I watch a horror movie and I know this is a creative thing, like it has no effect really.
Yeah.
But if it, like when we were watching Halloween, I was really into the cinematography aspect of it. Right?
Yeah.
Like I kept on saying,
like
how are they getting these shots? But
like while they're screaming, like, oh me, you're like, wow, that's a great
like,
angle.
But my dad, he watches Forensic Files, and I watch Unsolved Mysteries. Like it's on this show on Netflix or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And
I think
like
my mom watched that.
we watch all these I guess forensic things and like real life cases, and that freaks me out more than anything else because those are real things.
It's real,
you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, those like I would get more freaked out watching an old Forensic Files episode or an Unsolved Mystery episode, like more creeped out long term than a horror movie. Because horror movies, like you're like, you get freaked out in the moment, like an old man. But
it's real. Yeah, it's reality.
But when you watch something like that, I feel like it lingers more because it's in the back of your head, like, oh wait, no, that was a real guy who lived like I do, lived in a place like you. It just
you make those connections, and it's scary.
Your head kind of the whole idea of your mind is trying to keep you alive. So it says, hey, don't do what this guy did because look where he ended up. So I don't know, stuff like that.
Yeah, I see that.
Do you watch Forensic Files or anything like that? Or
my mom does. She likes watching that kind of stuff because it's interesting to her.
Yeah, it is.
But
it's interesting, but it's messed up most of the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I kind of see the appeal though because it's real life and
yeah. I just like the fact how they go so deep into the case and like they just like every scrap of evidence. They just pour it in. Like they fingerprint the most random stuff and they're like, we found this guy in this state. He flew. Like,
and in the end, they still don't know who the killer is or something.
See, that's what sucks about Unsolved Mysteries. If you can't stand cliffhangers, don't watch that show.
Right.
Okay, because Unsolved Mysteries, I was watching it. I've almost watched every single episode now. And at the end of every episode, they're like, this case is still unsolved. If you have any information on the people involved, contact us at this website. And it's like,
well, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.